What's up? This Goodman TV. We back at it again. We got my own 7 son. I'm glad you're back at it again. I'm glad to have you back. Let me ask you a question. What do you feel about music right now? I mean, where do you think music is at? I mean, you heard a lot of people before. Do you feel like we need to get back to the era of the Nas, Jay-Z, the Lord Jamal? Shouts out to the Lord Jamal. I mean, you feel me to get back to that type of music?
I feel like we need to get back to any type of music that control us and move us for the better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because all music, whether you want to think about it or believe it or not, it actually programs us on a certain level. You know what I'm saying? On a certain frequency. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. My daddy said back in the day. So do you think music influenced us to do wrong? So do you think music make us want to drink, smoke weed, and smoke cigarettes?
Have you ever heard that I got a song stuck in my head and I can't get it out?
Okay, yes I have.
You know what I'm saying? Well, every time you got something in your head and you can't get it out and it's repeating itself over and over again, that means that you've been influenced on a level that's not your everyday, thinking mind. You know what I'm saying? It's your subconscious mind. The mind that's awake when you're not awake. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you dreaming and when you daydreaming, or if you just fucking, not even thinking about nothing in particular. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got this song playing in your head. You know what I'm saying? That's because, any beat or anything that's rhythmic and anything that has a certain timing programs you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no other way to put it, but it basically programs you. That's why they teach children in song. You know what I'm saying? When you learn the ABCs, you learn it in song. You see what I'm saying? Nobody fucking really knows the ABCs. You know what I'm saying?
So
we remember that fucking song.
Do you remember today they do that, or was it back in the day when?
No, they still do it because they know that when you say a verse, like in music, right. You know what I'm saying? You got to trip off like the word and the etymology of that word. When you saying verse, you know what I'm saying? You can't say universe without verse. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the universe has a rhythm to it. Because the sun comes up at a certain time, you know what I'm saying? The moon come out at a certain time, it rain at a certain time, it's cold at a certain time. That's rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So music is just it's just a mirror of the universe. It's just a universe in a compact, you know what I'm saying, version. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is. So that's why when you get influenced by music, you know what I'm saying, you can get influenced by it without even know you being influenced by it. Almost like how nature influences us. You know what I'm saying? Like when it rains, some people get depressed. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Shit like that. When the sun come out, you know what I'm saying, your mood is better. You see what I'm saying?
But
shit like that.
But let me tell you something. I don't really know too much about this, but it seemed like when I take pictures, I do photography, it seemed like I get inspired by the day, like the kids playing, or just, you know what I mean? Just, you get a vision. Is that all part of that?
Well, that's just basically how the environment impacts us. You know what I'm saying? Music is basically what I'm saying is music is an environment. You know what I'm saying? Music is, you know what I'm saying, its own environment. You know what I mean? Because you got every element of the universe in music. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we gotta definitely be careful what kind of music we listen to. You know what I'm saying? So
is the statement my father said is true, that certain music will turn you into something else?
Yeah, of course. Plus now the CDs is out now. You know.
I'm saying, like, if somebody talking about killing all the time and they listen to it,
yeah,
Could a person eventually just start killing because somebody said, go kill that bitch that hurt your feelings?
If you ever heard of MK Ultra, that's what it's based on. It's based on rhythmic sound. You know what I'm saying? That's how you basically is programmed through sounds and patterns. That's basically music. You know what I'm saying? Like it was this one experiment. I can't remember the name of the show, but you know they sent some frequencies and sounds to this dude in a rhythmic manner, and this motherfucker knew what a building looked like in London without even being there. You know what I'm saying? Knew that it had a white fence, it had a wrought iron gate on the door and every fucking thing, and never even been there. Just cause signals being sent to his head that was in a rhythmic fashion. You know what I'm saying? It was rhythmic, and it was it had a certain timing, a certain beat to it. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of confused. How did he know just with signals?
Like I said, music is an environment. You know what I'm saying? You can explain an environment to somebody through music. You see what I'm saying? You can explain shit. You can send codes to people. You know what I'm saying? Through sound in a rhythmic manner. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is it has to be a signature on that code to let you know what it is. Just like how niggas got a certain knock, you know it's me.
Okay,
you see what I'm saying?
I got it now. Okay.
Yeah, it worked like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more in detail than that.
I know what she
That's the
knock.
basics. Yeah, because I knock the same way every time. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like being hypnotized, basically, to a certain extent. When you listen to music, you going under the same, you know what I'm saying, frequency is hypnosis, basically. You know what I'm saying? It sends the mind in this alpha state, this unawakened state. You know what I'm saying? When you just be chilling and watching TV, or when you driving a long time on a highway, and you know how you just kind of fucking zone out and you ain't really there no more. That's what music do to you. Even if you don't know, even if you're not going through these acts, these physical acts, music is still doing that to you. Music got you zoning out. It don't matter what you're doing, but you still, that music, even if you hearing it, you know what I'm saying, and you're not really paying attention to it, yeah, it still got you zoned. It still got you zoned. You know what I'm saying? That's the deep thing about music, is it, you know, it penetrates. It penetrates deep through the mind. You know, places of the mind that we don't even know we got. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Thank you for the information.